Virgo, the end of December, rolling right into the very beginning of January, you are going to love what is coming in for you. Now, let's take a look at the sun, moon, and rising sign of Virgo. I hope you guys are doing well. It has really been quite an interesting transit with Mercury in retrograde, Pluto, all of the different planets are moving around, and even some other things in the sky if you've seen them. But this is everything to do with what is coming in for Virgo, where you're going to love something that's coming in. And it's something that you've been wanting for a very long time. I hear some of you, it's been I see 5-6, 5 to 6 years. Some of you, it may be any different time. But what it's really talking about is this beautiful energy. You have the overall, just so you know, this is the card that came out. And it came out after I heard the message. And if you're new here, I hear it, see it, feel it, and I bring it into you so that you can use this positive information to make positive changes in your life. Now, you do have the Lover's card, all right? And this is talking about your head over heart, right? Your logic versus your feelings in this situation, where some of you also got the Five of Wands. Some of you have been at a crossroad. This is what you've been dealing with. Do I stay? Do I go? Do I want this? Do I want to move in a new direction or relocate somewhere? Whatever it is, you've been working on manifesting something, creating something, making a major life decision. And there's a beautiful power behind it. You may have felt over the last few days as the full moon energy came in. So right around the 13th of December all the way through the 17th of December, you may have felt a shift in that time frame. Let me know if you did. That shift would have put you like into a higher vibration, a higher, well, I keep hearing the word plateau, okay? So a higher level in what you've been working on as a person. And it's very, 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 very positive. Now I'm going to continue with you and everything you've been through. Then we're going to look at your family and friends. We'll look at romance a little, and then I'll bring you in a special guided message to get you into the New Year season. And yes, I will be posting our January reading, but not yet. You have the Ace of Swords. So look at this. You've got the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords. It's a new beginning. A lot of you, it is because you're going to love it. If this is starting a new project that you've been working on, again, 5-6, 5 to 6 months, 5 to 6 years for some of you. I feel it's longer than months. I feel this went back. It was definitely before 2024, but this may be all the work that you've been doing along the way, and that work is what's bringing you to where you are today. That is what that shift is about that I'm talking about, where it just kind of like lifted you up, and you may have even been feeling through this transit time, feeling kind of pulled down, like almost literally being pulled down to the ground. And that's coming from your chakras, where it's like, I feel like I just don't want to get up. I feel tired. I feel lack of everything, lack of energy, lack of creativity, expansion. And this is a beautiful time for you because of what is going on. It's very powerful for a lot of you. Now, when it comes to your overall belief system, this may very well be what shifted. The Hierophant is here. Hierophant talks about traditions and values. It talks about what we learned growing up, who we are today, our belief systems on a core level attached to this, and that attaches to family and friends. So we're going to go there in just a second. But this Hierophant is saying that there's a shift in the way that you see your life, the way that you see your personal value. That's what I feel for a lot of you has been the 5 to 6 years, and now it's about self-love. I love myself. I put myself first. I don't hurt anybody to get there. I'm not going to neglect anyone, but I make sure that I create time for me. I make the time for me. And as a single parent, you have to, right? As a single caregiver, on any level, you have to. As a CEO of a corporation, if you hold a lot of power in a corporation in your financial sector, you have to create time, make the time so that you feel in balance. Now, real quick, I want to take a look at your financial, your security, and your grounded energies. So if you've been feeling kind of out of the funk, you're definitely going into a place where you feel better as you go forward. And it may have taken a really long time. Some of you are definitely have an opportunity coming in that's going to pay out. I'm seeing January through March. This could be getting a career, getting your business off the ground and running, starting a new business, and the funding comes in, a payout coming in. Something that you've been working on is definitely en route to you, but it has taken a while. And the beautiful thing is, look at this. This is I love this deck, and if you are subscribed on my website or on Substack, I'll be writing a piece about this, okay? Because look at the way this energy is. I'm going to talk about these cards over there. I have my new deck on the way, but these are from France, and I love the woman. She didn't speak English, I didn't speak French, but yet we were able to communicate, and it was a very powerful, a very positive encounter where I bought these cards from her. That connection, the webbing, how we are interwoven with other people. This is you, and this means that whatever is coming in for you, the career, the job, the financial payout, whatever it is, it's woven into the fabric of your soul, the fabric of your being, right? That's meant to be in your life. Now, for those of you who have really been feeling a lack and not energetic enough to do things, you've got this card right here saying it's time to get on your horse and take action. If you haven't been taking action, you've got to use this time. Really use this time. Get online, learn something, because eventually all those free courses, the free offerings, the discounted opportunities to grow and get an education, get some skill set in you in a new world that's coming in, that'll be fading out. So they're saying get on there, and this is talking about the month of December. So make sure that you are taking advantage of this when it comes to your overall security. You build your security yourself. It isn't based on someone else. And even if we marry into security and they leave, there's a chance that that security leaves with them, right? So it's all about us. It's about the way we invest our time, our energy, and our resources. For some of you, I feel that you're actually going to transit. You may be involved in a transit business. This could be new transit communication of a new transit pathways. It looks like a train. Okay, it's not a train. It's very AI, like in the future world, which is coming in right now, the future world that we grew up seeing. That's what it looks like a train. Let me know if you are involved or you've applied for a job or you work involving a train, a subway, a new high-powered technical transport system. That's what it looks like to me, okay? Maybe it's investing in it. Whatever it is, they're saying take action on it. You already feel it inside of you and you know it. Now, I know that's really limited for a lot of you who are not necessarily in that industry, Virgo, but this is saying follow your passion. Whatever excites you. It doesn't have to be perfect, and we know you guys are so adorable. You like things exactly just so. I like it just so. You like things in order, and it has to be done in a specific order, right? This is really you, Virgo. This is you. You are completely interwoven in your life, and this is you creating something new. Follow your passion, and you're going to change it into an up level, all right, by following your passion. Now, for some of you, I do feel that your family and friends, you're probably going to be involved with somebody. I think it's more friends is what I'm seeing. It could be family, of course. But I feel with family and friends, there's something going on around them that's actually creating a change, okay? It's creating a new way of understanding balance and harmony. And you do understand that really well most of the time. But again, we have this Five of Wands energy here. Things are going to take a turn when it comes to your family. Somebody who is supposed to travel in from another country, from another location, they may not be coming, and it has everything to do with you. You're indecisive. Do I want to go see them? I want them to come see me? There's some type of a communication breakdown, but telepathically, and remembering how powerful you are as an individual, an empath. You are a light worker. Some of you just know how to use the energy around you. Whatever it is, you are creating conflict. So it's like, the internet has been acting up. Mercury in retrograde really caused a lot of problems. It definitely did in my world, where I saw things going, that's not even that's not me. Where'd my order go? Wait, it's all gone. It's all erased, right? Those are the crazy things that happen. All has been fixed and all is back in order for the most part. And that's what I feel can really unnerve you. And that's what this individual may have been doing to you, where you're trying to create a date, you're trying to put the plan together, and nothing is exactly working. But there's some inner conflict about this individual, whoever this person is. They may be a fellow earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. They may be an Aquarius or an Aries energy is coming through as well. But there's something about them where they're very powerful and very magnetic in their own right. And it's not icky, but it is about domination. They may cut you off when you talk. Try and outdo you. Oh, I can do that better. So there is some unhealthiness about this particular person. If you have plans with that person, I feel that's going to change. Now, this may be an entire group of people, not just one. If you were planning on going to see them, there is a change of plans where I feel you're going to stay home. This group of you, you're like, I ain't going. I'm not doing it. I don't want to do it. Now, we definitely have a yes card. We've got the Six of Pentacles, which is really great because you get what you put out. The Six of Pentacles is massive growth when it comes to knowing who to spend your time around, what to invest your money in, what to give your attention, or who to give your attention to. And I feel with this person, this is very concerning, right? But we do have the order of divine order of stepping, going from 5 to confusion to havoc, going into 6, where there's going to become a balance. It's all about you, hun. It's all about you. It's all about what it is that you really, really want to do. You also have the High Priestess that came out. So use your intuition. If you need to make a final decision, hopefully this video gets to you before that comes in. But if you need to make a final decision, make sure that if you're booking a flight, there's a refund attached. Understand what's there, because I do feel for a lot of you who are dealing with a situation similar to this, you're going to change your mind. So make sure that you're paying very close attention to your intuition. Big, big, big deal. All right, now I do see another group of you having a wonderful time, a big family gathering. It's beautiful. The table's all beautiful. Most likely you're celebrating the holiday season together in whatever way that, I'm not talking about religion, whatever way you do it. But it's very heartfelt. It's very warm in my heart as I look at this vision, and it's really, really beautiful. Now, if you don't know, I see it. I see the visions, and the visions come. This is the past. This, when you see my eyes go this direction, past, present, future, and this hasn't even happened yet. Like, this is in the ethers. You can bring it down, right? One of those cups that we talk about where it's an option. So this is what I'm seeing, where it just looks really beautiful. And there are children around. Now the vision I see has a little blonde haired girl, a little blonde haired boy. They're absolutely adorable. That does not mean it's only that family. Let us know if you are celebrating and you know it's going to be awesome. You're going all out. I really love this particular energy for you guys. That's what any gathering should be like, regardless of why you are gathering. Any gathering should be like that. Now, when it comes to romance, you have the King of Wands, all right? And this King of Wands is saying it's really time for you to take the reins back in your situation. You actually have an opportunity for some of you where you can transform the relationship, and that might be the aha moment that you may have had between the 13th and the 17th of this month, when Mercury was going back direct, right? It made you go back into the past and remember certain things, certain key, I'm hearing key things, key features about your partner. So some of you are definitely going to reconsider about whether or not you stay or go in this relationship, while others, you're going to really take on that powerful energy of Aries, of Leo. Okay, Aries and Leo are here. Not so much Sagittarius. Sag is a little back and forth energy. So if you're dealing with a Sag, what I'm getting for them is this is more like you haven't made up your mind, or they haven't made up their mind. Let me know if that's you. But whatever energy this is, where they're coming from, where you're coming from, has a beautiful, passionate past that can be brought back and rejuvenated, and you would have seen little synchronicities along the way, little messages. I'm seeing numbers and symbols. One of the symbols I'm seeing is a music note. Okay, I don't see that very often. It's a music note. You may have gone to a concert, you may have written a song together years ago and you heard the song, or the song that you was playing in the background when you met or determined that you were going to be together. There is a beautiful connection to tones, sounds, and vibrations with this person. So it's working through sifting it out. And that's what you've been working on as a Virgo, is to create balance, right? I did a video for our Virgos where I mentioned Libra. 3 times I mentioned Libra, and then I gave an explanation why. 12 times I mentioned Virgo. Everything was about Virgo, but people were like, oh my God, I can't get that. That's what I mean. Being too perfect, not opening up. Listen, if we are so adamant about it being just so, we don't allow the opening to allow shifts and changes to come through. And that's what I feel some of you have really learned through this relationship, whether the relationship is ending or it's over. Okay, there was some type of a soul connection to this person, and you really recognized it through the retrograde time, heightened it up, where you said, oh, I get it now, I get it. And you can see that direct correlation and the inner growth that you've had. Let us know if that's you, because that's really an amazing energy to have. Now, for another group of you, I do see that you are getting ready to meet somebody, especially if you're traveling. If you're traveling to a far away destination. A far away destination can be in your country you live in. It can be in a different country. It can be, 2 or 3 hours from where you live, whatever you consider far away destination. You have the Ace of Pentacles. Look at this. Virgos, you got aces everywhere. You got aces in truth, in communication, in your finances, and feeling grounded and secure when it comes to a relationship. This is going to be the one. This aligns with you. The only thing that I'm not seeing, although we have a very close runner-up, is the Ace of Wands, but we definitely have the King of Wands. Okay, so it's really bringing all the elements in where you feel balanced in this relationship. This is an absolutely beautiful card. This is beautiful just to look at. Like, I would love this as a bracelet, right? And that would be so pretty. There's something spectacular about this new person where you're going to feel very captivated by them. You're going to really say, if I could wear you as a bracelet, I would. No, I'm just kidding. There's something about this new person that you're just like, I want you in my life. I want you in my life. You're going to love this new person. And because it's coming in under your element of earth, that means you're going to take your time. You're going to get to know this person so that you understand exactly who they are. So you're never looking back and saying, oh, what if I didn't choose you? What if I went a different direction? I don't feel a lot of you are going to do that anymore when it comes to relationships overall, in general, especially with yourself. Now, I'm going to pull a card before I give you that final message, and this card is just, I was guided one day to write down words. So here's the word. We have the word ascending, okay? And I love this because this is actually what we're talking about, Ascending Soul's Journey. That's my channel, right? Growing, rising into something new, into something better for you. It's authentic, and that's what really you are moving into. So this whole message of what I've been talking about is your ascension. You're growing, you're changing, you're clicking, you like your life. And even if you like it just so, you're allowing things to come in. Okay, I like it like this, but bring me whatever else works. Okay, or you're not being demanding about it has to be this way. Let me give you a quick example. I did a reading for somebody, and I've been doing this for so long, and there's been multiple people, but I described the person to them, and they said, oh, no, you're wrong. No, I would never date. That's not my type. Well, clearly the last 6 relationships they were in were not healthy relationships, and they all looked a certain way. Now, the person actually, I feel that they shaved their hair, and that's what I told them because the vision I saw, they had no hair. But that doesn't mean they're bald and like they have no hair or the ability to grow it. It just, they didn't show to me in that way. But all the ones that their type is hurt them. This person had genuine beauty in them. They were authentic. They were real as can be. And I love this. So when we are going through our ascension, we realize that the old words, my type, is not necessarily in our best interest. So let me go ahead and give you the guided message that I hear for our Virgos. If you have not followed me on Substack, please do. Rising Through Ascension, a new way to help us go from, we've already gotten there, we want to keep going, we want to go further. It's over on that platform. Virgo, it's important that you pay attention to every document that's coming through around you. And I am seeing the word constitution, constitutional. Some of you are following history. You're following the trajectories of what used to be and where it is today, trying to see where it's going to be in the future. Just know that you're creating an opening, an option for you to allow this beautiful divine energy as you connect to source directly. You have the power to connect directly to source. You don't have to go through anybody else, but you do have beautiful archangels around you. I'm hearing the word archangels around you. Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel is here. As I see them, one is on each side of you. Very beautiful. It is time to really look and nurture your body, nurture yourself. Some of you have been overgiving for so long, you forgot what it's like to give back to self. It is time for you to say, this feels right for me. To take out your spiritual sword and remove anything that doesn't work for you. Get rid of the foods that aren't working. Get rid of the some of you are pack rats. Get rid of all the things that are tucked away if you haven't already done that. They're holding negative energy. There's like a memory pulling you back, or when you walk by that cupboard, it reminds you of somebody, and it's coming through on a subconscious level. It's in your unconscious mind where you are not thinking about it, but you are feeling it. So it comes in and it messes up and blocks your chakras. For those of you who have already accelerated, you know what I'm talking about. You've been there, you've done it, and you've been able to clear this out. Call upon the divine to guide you into this new ascending path. This path is one you're creating with everything that twinkles and sparkles for your best interests, the highest interests of you and those around you. You're creating something from love. It's a very feminine, regaining feminine energy within, nurturing, giving, and receiving both. It has to be in balance. If you get stuck, call upon me, call upon my guides. We'll be here to help you reconnect. All right, you guys, that's a really powerful message. And I hope I remember some of it. I think I'm going to go back and look at it again. But one thing's for sure is you hold the power to create the life that you want. And this is the time to do it because 2025 is going to be very different and we're going to go into more depth in the January reading for our Virgos. I want to see your comments, take action, and much love.